Alright, Zerglings coming in, getting roasted by the Oh, look at these snipes! Almost half of the... Oh, all the roaches go down from these snipes. What a defense here. Will he go for a counterattack after destroying that bush? Seems like the Terran is going to be on the defensive still. Oof, look at that split. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a StarCraft 2 bot versus bot match. In the top right corner, playing as the Zerg, we have Sajuuk. And in the bottom left corner, playing as the Terran, we have TyrT. If you are not aware that StarCraft 2 bots are a thing, I highly recommend that you go check out my other videos to learn more about them. Alright, that's enough with self-promotion, and let's get on to the game. So these two bots are, at the moment that this game happened, were in Division 1. Sajuuk was a bottom Division 1 and TyrT is a mid Division 1 bot. So right off the bat we can see here Zerg player going for a 16 hatch. Terran on the other side, normal, taking gas and going for barracks. Looks like these bots go for walling also. Not sure if they intended to put the barracks on the wall. Nice little bit of scouting from the Terran. Probably sees the pool going down. On the other hand, the Zerg player going completely blind, not looking at all at its opponent. Taking one gas here. And the Terran completing its wall. So as we can see, a bit of worker micro here. If we look at the actions per minute right now, 4,000 on average for the Terran and 2,000 on average for the Zerg. You might be wondering, what are these bots doing? There's not much going on, admittedly. What they do is called speed mining. So as you can see here, the workers are given many orders, and this is to speed up mining. The goal being, if you queue up orders, move and drop resources, the worker will not decelerate when going near the command center. Same is true for every race. As you can see here, the Zerg player giving orders near the hatchery. And this surprisingly gives you about 5 to 6% increase in mineral. So it's a very important thing that bots can do. And I've just noticed the Terran bot is doing it on both ways, so it's doing it when going to the mineral patch as well as going towards the command center. So we can see here the orders being queued, going back, dropping, going back, harvesting, while the Zerg player on the other hand is only doing it towards the hatchery. So a couple of Zerglings here. Looks like defensive Zerglings, not using them to scout or anything. The Terran is going for a command center for an expansion soon. Ghost coming out of the barracks. Interesting. Couple of Marines as well, probably for early defense. Oh, and a Ghost Academy. Cool. Evo Chamber and Roach Warren going down. So early gases, 2 gases already. And a lair, quick lair. Alright. Burrow has been queued as well as +1 range attacks for the Zerg. Probably going for some roaches as we've seen with the Roach Warren. And Ghost Hellions on the other side. Going for an expand. How's the worker count looking? Workers transferring to the other base. So we have 40 drones for the Zerg versus 27 for the Terran. That's a huge lead in workers. I mean, it is expected to the Zerg, which, by the way, doesn't seem to be taking a third. So is this going to be some 2-base roach play? I can see one roach And 7 more in productions. Oh yeah, the Zerg is going big on a timing attack maybe. Bunker going down with couple of ghosts. Now the Hellions are probably not going to do. Oh, the Zerg is going out. The Hellions are probably not going to be doing much against these roaches. The ghosts might be doing okay. What are the upgrades looking? So just burrow. Alright, Zerglings coming in, getting roasted by the Oh, look at these snipes! Almost half of the... Oh, all the roaches go down from these snipes. What a defense here. Will he go for a counterattack after destroying that push? Seems like the Terran is going to be on the defensive still, but... If we look at these lost units, 14 units, almost 1k minerals for absolutely no loss. I don't even think any of these units lost life on this. The Zerg could barely do anything on that. Maybe could have burrowed to avoid the snipes, but I don't know if these bots can know that they are being sniped or if they even thought about coding that. So what else is going on? Glial reconstitution, and they have tunneling claws. So maybe we'll see some burrowed roaches. 2 bases are saturated. Still on 3 gases. Well, the Terran still going for Ghost and Hellions after seeing these roaches. 3rd base is now up and running. Income tab, the Zerg still has a lead, but it will probably not last, seeing the 3 bases for the Terran. And the worker count's getting closer. Now, the Zerg seems to be going for another push. But if it goes like last time, with the number of ghosts that he has, I don't know what he can do. Snipes going on. Oh! And the burrow to dodge the snipes. They still go out, but this time doing some damage, but it doesn't look like a good trade. And the Zerg is pushing in, keeping with the attack, even though these losses... I mean, for this fight, we started at 1k, it's even. It's pretty even, although the roaches are going low. What is going on here? Ooh. I mean, it looks bad for the Zerg, but he's saving the roaches being burrowed like this. The trade has been a bit favoring the Zerg. I guess ghosts are pretty expensive. Oh, going for Hellbat. That is probably a good idea. Oh, not wasting a second. The Zerg is going back in. Ooh, the Hellbats. Ooh, the AoE on the Hellbats with this. I guess the burrowing right on top of the Hellbats and unburrowing in the middle of everything. The Hellbats are doing some work here. If you were to just build a concave or something, the AoE wouldn't be that much. Oof. Taking some heavy losses, although, again, if we count the starting 1k difference in unit loss, all of this was an even trade. Well, I guess considering most of it is Hellbats and Hellions, it should go in favor of the Zerg, but so far looks like a hold. Going for a 4th base. Zerg as well, now expanding on 70 drones versus 61. What does the armies look about even? A bit more gas for the Terran, obviously. A Raven, which is going to counter the burrow given the detection. That's good. Upgrades look like 1-1 for Zerg. And weapons for the Terran. Terran going for armor upgrade as well as weapon upgrades level 2. And we've got another push here, big push, lots of units. Will they go? Oh, they don't burrow. So they see the detectors and they decide not to burrow, but the snipes are making work. Look at that goes, 5 kills, 2 kills. But are there too many roaches? What's going on? Looks like the sheer numbers are doing the work without... Oh. So you know how I said building a concave instead of going right on top of the Halbat seems like it did the trick. Much better trade here. The Zerg is pushing in. Even though the Ghost can snipe the roaches and get kills, wasn't enough this time because of the sheer number. And it looks like the Zerg is going to have it. I mean, if we look at the unit tab, the army of the Terran is nothing. I don't see how he can defend this. And we can appreciate the creep spread. Increasing the reinforcements for the Zerg. Catching off guards. Oh, what's going on here? Looks like the wall is doing some work. I don't know what these roaches think, but they're not getting anywhere. That being said, third base still going strong. Same as fourth. Looks like the Zerg is just going ham on the main base. Finally broke the ramp. I think at this point this game is gonna go in favor of the Zerg. Interesting game. It looked like in the beginning that the Terran had the upper hand, especially after that first push, but quick reinforcements and big push from the Zerg probably made the difference. So we can see these queens with the perfect injects. I guess you don't have an excuse as a bot. Your actions per minutes, if we look at them, average 8,000. If you probably know because you're a fan of StarCraft, but pro players will go on average, what, 500, maybe 600 after a game for high APM players. Here we're in the tens of thousands, so you have no excuse for missing any queen inject or any creep spread. Look at this map. Interesting. Ooh, flying buildings. I mean, these are on fire, but the Zerg doesn't have any unit to hit in the air. This being a planetary fortress will not go up. Oh, and this one either. So are these the only two buildings? Oh no. But I mean, even with flying buildings, all the Zerg has to do is build a few ground to air units to beat that. Shouldn't be much of an issue. What vision does he have? Oh well, basically all the map with that creep spread. Alright, so it's just cleaning up. Well, I think that's gonna be game. Not much the Terran can do. Medevac's just hanging around. And this is gonna be it. Congratulations to Sajuuk. Oh, nice sportsmanship from TyrT with a GG at the end. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want more. I'll be posting regularly, so stay tuned. And of course, thanks for watching.